Hello, this is Unlimited Splash, where we get better at Magic together through a new draft every day. Today, I have very good news. Midweek Magic has free games of Avatar The Last Airbender sealed. So, if there's free sealed, I'm absolutely playing it, and let's hope we open some cool stuff. What do we get? Come on, come on, come on. Zhao is nothing. Aang is one of the best cards in the set. Earth and Ally is kind of sweet. Foggy Swamp Visions, Sandbender Scavengers, and Walls of Bossing Sea are all terrible, but Phoenix Fleet Airship is a mega bomb. Unfortunately, it is not in the same colors as Aang. But hey, maybe we'll do something with 5 colors and play Earth and Allies. Let's see. Let's look at what our pool gives us. Okay, so looking first at my white, I see tons of great cards. Compassionate Healer, Path to Redemption, Glider Staff, Yip Yip is pretty good, Water Tribe Captain's nice, Kyoshi Warriors, and then it tapers off. In blue, same thing. Boomerang Basics, Grand, Watery Grasp, First Sunflower is fine. Quenchia Invasion Submersible is the mythic uncommon of the set. Waterbending Lesson is great. North Pole Patrol is pretty good, honestly. Rowdy Subballers is not terrible and sealed. Okay, what's our black look like? Corrupt Court Official, Heartless Act, Triple Merchant. Okay, I don't know about that. Fire Nation Engineer. Okay, so our black is looking not very good, except for Phoenix Fleet Airship. In our red, we have Firebending Lesson, Cunning Maneuver, Double Deserter's Disciple. So at least we have some 2-drops. Treetop Freedom Fighters, Ty Lee. Let's see. Not that much. Red's not great. In green, Earth and Ally. Size makes sense. Double Origins of Metal Bending is kind of nice with our bombs. Raucous Audience, Allies at Last is sweet. Ostrich Horse, Double Foggy Swamp, Boomy, and Floopsy. Okay. Medium green. We have a blue-white land, a black-blue land. Double Messenger Hawk is awesome. Abandoned Attachments, a green. Okay, so we actually have very nice dual lands. And then in Aang, Kyoshi Battle Fan is awesome. Barrels can help. And then, yeah, maybe Earth Kingdom and Jet could find some place in our deck. All right, I'm going to tidy this up. And actually, I think I'm just going to jump straight to trying out a Aang deck, because I think my Bant looks pretty good. So let's see what a Bant deck would look like. So I think my favorite version is blue-white with a minor green splash. It has an okay curve and okay creature density. It plays Aang, but it doesn't have any fixing into Aang, really. The main method of getting Aang is if you use your card advantage by drawing cards off Messenger Hawk, Waterbending Lesson, Abandoned Attachments, and so on to draw a bunch of cards, then eventually you should see a green. So I don't know if this is really my favorite version, but we don't really have a lot of fixing in the pool, so it's pretty hard to go for a more splashy version of it. But I think I do want to look at some more builds. I kind of want to look at a version that can splash a little bit more, maybe playing Heartless Act and or Phoenix Fleet Airship, because these are, especially Phoenix Fleet Airship, is just such a bomb. So let's see if we can do something in that vein. I kind of like this blue-black build where I get to play Phoenix Fleet Airship, and I have a pretty good curve because of the Triple Merchant, which is, not the best 2-drop, but it's a 2-drop, which in sealed deck is really important. But looking at this build actually makes me question how important blue is. I wonder if I can do black-green with a blue splash and a very minor white splash, and maybe I can actually get to play Aang and Phoenix Fleet Airship in the same deck with a lot of the strengths of all these colors. So I'm going to take one look at that. Then we'll make up our mind and we will ship a deck and try to win. I got about this far and decided, nah, Aang at the double splash is probably just not worth it. I want to try the blue-black control deck. If it's totally outclassed by my opponent's bombs, then hey, we'll go back to something where we try to fit these two into the same deck. But I'm going to go back to the blue-black control deck, look at it one last time, and then we'll probably just run that. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with this build. It has a good curve, not a great curve, but a good curve. And it has a bomb and it just has pretty high average card quality. So I think I'm happy with this, and let's try to win. If we do win this game, we get a mystery rare. All right, here we go. All action, all bombs. Let's go. I want turn 3 Invasion Submersible into turn 4 Phoenix Fleet. I can't even really activate the Phoenix Fleet. It has this ability that if you've sacrificed something, it doubles or something. I don't think that's actually that relevant. I don't think that's actually that relevant. Okay. Well, we're looking at playing some 2/2s for 2, I guess. That's our main approach. Pretending Poxbearers, sure. All right. I'll just run out of Merchant, I suppose. Okay. I guess I'll block. I don't really care about this merchant that much. Making a 1/1, and then you play Forecasting Fortune Teller. Sure thing. Sure thing. All right. I'll play a Swamp and then another merchant. Drawing all three of our merchants makes me question my strategy. Drawing all three of our merchants makes it look pretty bad. And we're not even the aggro deck. Okay, I'll just block this. I mean, I assume I'm going to get Octopus formed, but that's okay. No, it was just a bluff attack, which makes perfect sense. All right, I'll go in with Merchant. Play another Merchant. This is so funny. Hold up Heartless Act and Quench. Yeah, kind of a controlling thing to do. I like this. I don't know if it's a control deck or an aggro deck. It might be an aggro deck, to be honest. All right, now if you have Aang at the Crossroads or something, Forest into Aang at the Crossroads, I do have a Quench for it. Aang's Journey. Not quite Aang at the Crossroads. Different Aang. Love their lands. The unhinged lands. That's awesome. Barrels. Sure. Okay. I guess I can Invasion Submersible on the 1/1 so that they can't double block. That's kind of nice. They seem to be holding up a Quench of their own. I'm just going to bounce the token. And I don't actually attack, do I? Because I'd kind of like to flip the Submersible. I think it's a no attack situation, actually, now that I think about it. I really want to turn my Submersible face up. All right, I'll activate the ability. This totally gives away what's going on, or at least I'm signaling something to the opponent. That I have a Quench, basically. And then in with the team, I wonder if they pop their barrels here. That would be interesting. Okay. I was wondering if that would be a sold out. This I do not mind at all, because I can Quench it. I was actually expecting sold out, which would have been Quench immune. I thought they were holding it to player on the Quench, but I don't think that is what was happening. I'll go ahead and play First Time Flyer. If they have the Mythic board wipe, I'm toast, but I think we need to take advantage of our advantage while we have it. Okay, that's not a Mythic board wipe. Unless they're drawing a land, playing it, and playing the Mythic board wipe. No, they did not. This Heartless Act is doing a good impression of Quench by giving me priority all the time. Every time they cast a spell. All right. Oh, North Pole Patrol is actually a nice one. Do I go in with the team? They probably double block the Invasion Submersible. In that case, I'll just kill the Fortune Teller, so I don't really mind. Yep, okay. In with the team. Okay, this is fine as well. You take 5. Bonk, 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 bonk. And I will play a North Pole Patrol and hold up Heartless Act or bringing back my Merchant. North Pole Patrol, pretty sweet here. It can falter them, tap down their blocker. Kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. This is a very, very, very bomby format in Avatar Sealed specifically, more so than in Avatar Draft. Very bomby. So I'm kind of waiting for them to play something massive. Hopefully my Heartless Act can deal with that. If I draw a land, I'll hold it because of Corrupt Court Official. First Time Flyer is fine. It does block my flyer, which is a little bit annoying, but that's probably what I tap down with North Pole Patrol. So I'm going to actually start with the Rowdy Snowballers. Oh, I forgot to forgot to bring my Merchant back. Why do I do these things? I think I'll hold up North Pole Patrol here. In. Okay, you're going to blow up Invasion Submersible? I think that's okay. I'm okay with that. Now, actually, I think I do just tap your Forecasting Fortune Teller. I think that seems good. Just to push through some damage. 6 means that 3 of my attackers going in is lethal. They have not yet popped their Serpent's Pass. I guess they couldn't have played the flyer and also done that last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they could have. Right, 7 would be the magic number for that. Oh, but they wanted to activate their barrels. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Merchant. Yep, no problem. No problem. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, so I'll play this to get Summoning Sickness out of the way. And then North Pole Patrol can tap something down by waterbending on my lands and the summoning sick Phoenix Fleet Airship. So let's tap their merchant. In with the team. They can block something. They might have something else here, I'm not sure. Seems like they just drew a ton of 2-drops, but nothing after that. But who knows? Hey, maybe their hand is full of amazing cards. Airbending lesson, you take 4, go to 2. All right. Yeah, maybe they only saw like the smallest part of their deck. Oh, no, they drew a white at the end there. I was wondering if they were mana screwed, but no. Okay, what is my rare? What did I get? What did I get? Claiming a Waltz of Rage. Sounds awesome. Let's go. Win number 2. Come on. With Rumble Arena, I think I can keep this, right? I think I can keep this. Yeah, I think I can keep this one. It's not great. Oh. Well, that's what happens when you play Magic for low stakes, I guess. Their free games have sealed. So if someone gets a bad hand, I guess they just cash it back in. Okay. All right, well, that was win number 2, folks. On to win number 3. If we win this one, we get a mystery cosmetic. All right. I still cannot play Merchant turn 2. Rumble Arena is kind of punishing me here. I actually probably should not be playing it in the 2-color deck. I think I actually forgot to take it out. Well, put an island straight on the bottom. I think I had that in there. No, I think it's worth playing in this deck because this is a pretty controlling deck, I think. I'm not exactly trying to curve out and beat down in this deck. So I think it makes good sense. Thanks, Journey. Okay. I think it makes good sense to have the extra card selection. I will not be island cycling. Very slow start from us here. Very slow when I don't even have any removal. Okay. Yeah, Firelord Zuko might do some damage to me here for sure. Okay, well, we did find our swamp, so that's good news. Play the Messenger Hawk. So this is going to firebend 2, and then if you airbend stuff, you can start pumping things. I have seen build-arounds of this deck, of this card, especially in sealed deck, that kind of just get there. I have definitely seen that. It's a hard build-around, but you can definitely make it happen. Boomerang Basics on Messenger Hawk is so much value, but so slow. Yep. Take 2. So the ideal thing to do is to play the Phoenix Fleet Airship and then immediately sack a clue. It's really hard to interact with, I think. So maybe I actually do want to cash in my Giant Koi. Well, what I'm going to do is go in with Messenger Hawk, play the Fire Nation Engineer, and end of turn put a counter on the Hawk. I guess I could have bounced Firelord Zuko, but that doesn't feel great. So I do need a bunch more lands if I'm going to achieve my vision of Phoenix Fleet airshipping, but that seems like a nice way to win. I would love to get Invasion Submersible. Do you think I can just do the whole airship thing, like get up to 8? So you sacrifice. What's this? Oh, they have Firebending Lesson, I guess, or Lightning Strike. Is this about to get Lightning Striked? What is this attack? Firebending Lesson now? Whoa, they just threw away their Compassionate Healer? Okay. That scares me. I don't really know what's happening. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. I'm going for it. I want to live the dream. So what I'm going to do is cycle this, play the island. So I play the Phoenix Fleet Airship, sacrifice a clue, I get 2 of them. Sacrifice another clue, I get 4, and then sacrifice another clue, I get 8. So I have to find ways of sacrificing 3 clues. I don't have my sack land out, so that would be Messenger Hawk, clue, plus Boomerang Basics on Messenger Hawk. Crack the clue again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Darn. Well, I'm going to go in with Messenger Hawk. Then I will play Merchant. Then I will put the counter on Merchant. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can live the Phoenix Fleet dream. I might just play it next turn. I really want to live the dream, though. Can I find my other Messenger Hawk? That's the question. I really want to make it happen. My opponent's in aggro, though, so it makes it a little bit harder to live your dreams when your opponent is just throwing things at your skull. Oh, you also have a dream. Oh, I see how it is. Yeah. If I can draw a swamp, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then crack the clue, that would be awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and double block that. You didn't have lightning strike last turn. Even if you have it now, it's not so bad for me. Okay. Darn it, I could not get my next clue. Okay, well, I mean, I could not get my land. If it had to be a swamp specifically. So, yeah, I'm going to go in with Messenger Hawk. Play my Phoenix Fleet Airship. And then end the turn, and I'll put the counter on the... oh, it has to be another creature you control. Oh, or a vehicle. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. No, I don't hate that at all. I don't really want to get into combat, but they don't seem to have Firebending Lesson or Lightning Strike or anything that destroys a blocking creature. So I don't think it's too risky. Oh, Day of Black Sun. Okay. Creature with mana value X or less. Okay. Okay. Back to basics. I like it. I like it. Well, I don't like it, but I get it. You had to do it. All right. Phoenix Fleet online. Play a merchant. Play a merchant. Crew my fleet. And then end of turn, you know what we're going to do? Wait for it. Wait for it. And double the fleet. Double the fleet, double the fun. I really want more clues. I really want to get off this Phoenix Fleet thing. Boomerang Basics, unfortunately, is not getting me the clues that I need. Let's try bouncing a merchant just to try to get a Messenger Hawk. Darn it. I'm trying to live a dream here, okay? It's really rude to not let me live this dream. Well, I'll crew up both. I'll trade off my Phoenix Fleet since it doesn't look like I'm going to get to live my dreams. Then I'll play North Pole Patrol. And then I'll end. If you have another Day of Black Sun, well, then I guess I still win, right? All right, we got there. Well, a bit of an abbreviated run, but a fun one. So that was my lesson in how to win Midweek Magic really fast. I love playing sealed. That was a nice free seal game for us. Basically, have a great curve, have some removal and interaction, and have a bomb. With that recipe, you are ready to win some cosmetics. I do post a new draft video every single day. If you want to see me draft, then please go ahead and subscribe and get better at drafting and playing limited along with me. Let's see what our cosmetic is. Doretti Rocket Engineer. That's a pretty nice one. Looking cool. Until tomorrow, everyone, have tons of fun playing Magic, and don't be afraid to splash.